Okay, I want to say welcome again. It's nighttime. It's a nighttime video here, and it's late at night, and I don't want to be complaining and moaning. Really, I should shut the fuck up. Is what I should do. Okay, I don't want to make myself as to be this old grumpy, um, complaining Uncle Richard. Okay, Uncle Richard complaining and telling people how they should live and judging people. Man, I really need to just. I need to fucking shut the heck up. It's night time. I need to go to bed. But I want to tell you something again. I want to just share my views. Mental illness. Okay, mental fucking illness is a problem of society. Mental illness. It's taken over the brain cells of many people, and it's a sad thing. You know, some people are diagnosed or let's say suspected of having mental problems. That's the first thing I want to say. When they don't have, and there's other people who are seen as normal, as in purely healthy in the mind, when they actually probably do have mental health. But mental health is another kind of a subject. It's quite a confusing subject, really, because there's different sides of it. There's mental health, as in the biological brain, mind, and that But if we're saying the mind as a mental health, well, I have a lot of problems with that myself. I don't find it easy to accept and understand in such a way, like stress, anxiety, pressure. And I'm not an expert on the, you know, recognized by the doctors and stuff as mental health, information. But I'm just sharing my viewpoints on this. I feel like anxiety, pressure, and all that stuff is a way of thinking. It's the mind, it's habits of thought. So I don't see that as a mental illness, like a disease of, like or the brain or like that. It would say whatever you're thinking is whatever you're thinking, regardless of there being a mind or a brain only, or a brain with a mind, or whatever it is. I mean, everybody should have a brain in their skull. Or how could they function? It's like the thing is, but like, why would a person's brain like malfunction? But let's get to the point, okay? Mental illness. There's a lot of delusion going on in the world, and people are really confused. I can't judge and I can't tell people what is wrong or right about their thinking. That would be wrong. However, there is a truth, there is nature, and if you don't follow what is actually reality, then you could be walking in the dark. And you know, if you're going to use your mind, you might as well use it right. I would say. Now, let me put you on to the main topic now. I'm going to talk about this topic here. This is the main reason I wanted to make this video. I was watching a video here. There's been a few videos online. There was a video about multiple stabbings across South Korea. Well, there's obviously problems there. If someone's violent, I'm saying in that area of behavior, I'm saying anywhere in the world, there's people saying that they're useless or they have nothing. Or look, man, if you've got health in your body, man or woman, it doesn't matter who supports you or doesn't, emotionally or mentally, whatever, respects you or not. Family, friends, lovers, anyone around you in public, the people you're working with or alongside, for or alongside, whoever, you need to know you're a living being. You're not a piece of shit. You're alive. You don't have nothing. It doesn't matter if you've got no money or no materialistic things, or as long as you have health, that's the starting point always. you're one step above death. You're not dead. You can do a lot more for yourself. And there's better days ahead if you're not in that dark, horrible state of mind. Now, I want to say this, okay? So, there's been some violence going on. But then another video popped up. Okay, another video came up straight after that. Also on the same channel about Korea, it was in South Korea. But you see this all over the world, okay? This particular video was about big posters. We got billboards and posters up, digital screens and posters and billboards on buildings and in underground, like subway stations and stuff, and bus stops and all around on the shops and stuff, of some guy. I don't know who he was. This guy, he seemed like he loved himself. He like some fashion. I don't know if he was like a singer or a fashion freak. I don't know what to call him. This young guy who was just posing and wearing whatever amount of different kinds of clothing and funky hairstyles. He had, I don't know how much makeup the guy had on. There's some guys these days who are like they want into the beauty like women, but it's like I don't want to go into that. It's like I couldn't work out this mindset. He was such like a showman, all show, attention, and you get that all over the world. People looking for attention, showing off what they got, their money, their trendy, fashionable style of clothing and jewellery or whatever it is, and it just blows my mind to see how materialistic and petty. To me, it's petty, absolutely fucking cheap pettiness. To be so absorbed in and want to get the attention from others is like, wow, fuck. I'm not doing it in these videos. I'm sharing a message or something good. Something that I feel is meaningful. Regardless of what people think. But some people, they can't live without the attention. They need to be in the limelight. Some people, they'll have it, and then if they don't, they'll kill themselves. Some people, sadly, they could be the most rich people in the world and they're still not satisfied. Got all the free time in the world to do whatever they want and go anywhere and do anything and have anything, and they've got all the money and they've got peace of mind they should have to live. However, they've got this stress and they're like slaves to society, and they're just down all the time. It's just such a sad thing, pretending that they're cool and fashionable and whatever it is, and posing for the camera, smiling, when really they're deep down fucking empty shells and shallow shadows of their form of their self, what they could be. They're just absolute fucking wasted. And just if they don't, if they can find a way out of that, then good, Anyway, there was a woman on there, and there were people like celebrating this guy. I don't know what talent he's supposed to have or not, but they were celebrating this guy in the posters, the billboards and stuff. They said it's a special day for him for his birthday and stuff, and they were saying like, I'm sure he must be happy too. She said, the woman said, I'm sure he must be really happy about it too. And I thought to myself, you know what, the guy probably is kind of happy. But deep down, it's just another fucking day. Tomorrow will be the next. On the billboards today, in the coffin, the fucking neck. And I'm just saying, in the future, you'll be done. And everything is like, it's a kind of mental illness. People living like that, it's a kind of mental state, I would say. People are so obsessed and absorbed that they're obsessed in it with being on show. It's just so cheap. Why be obsessed with showing off? And why are people so interested in these kind of idols or whatever you call them? I don't know what it is. People buying into people for what? be inspired by yourself and the good you can do with your life, or be inspired by others doing something good, something useful. Yeah, just because I think it's good or bad doesn't mean that you're going to think something's good or bad, what someone's doing or how they're doing it. But when you see someone just posing in front of a camera, right, maybe they do have some good looks. I'm a man. I'm a fucking normal man, so I'm attracted to, I like to see an attractive female, beautiful woman. Yeah. And certain clothes that people wear, oh, it looks pretty cool or whatever, looks nice, And so the women are the same. When they see a man, they think, oh, he's a handsome or cool the way he's dressed or whatever it is, swagger. But bullshit's bullshit. Let's fucking call it out, man. Let's call out the nonsense. What talent do you have? And fuck if I ever know if we even see it. Because you've got to know it yourself. But what's the meaning? What's the message of your life if you're going to speak or show something to the world? Don't show your insecurities showing off. That's what it looks like. Weak. You get some of the biggest egos. They're the most down. They tread themselves down. They're weak. You know. And what kind of things can we learn from people? What do you learn from someone like that who hasn't got any self security? They're insecure in themselves. They want to be seen all the time and worshipped. We're all human beings, man. We don't need to worship each other. We should value each other and value the life you have. Posing on a fucking billboard, what the heck, You're the person who what did what with your fucking life. Good luck to you. We don't even need to know if it's good. Even getting a good sleep each night, for fuck's sake. But at the same time, not everything's in the same. I'm saying, what can we gain by watching someone posing like that on an air thing? Sometimes little petty things like that could be the signs of mental illness in the making, that could get worse and people can break down and things get worse if things aren't put right early. So the seeds of mental illness need to be fucking cleared up before things go more shite. Peace. Thanks for listening.